Well then, John, thank you for taking the time today to chat with me. Why don't you tell me a little bit more about yourself?
Yeah, well, you already mentioned my name, John van Berkum. I'm the CEO at Nibble IT. Started April last year, but I've been a customer and friends with the founders Rob and Mike for 18 years before that. So I've been involved with the company for a long time, but since April last year, also joined as a CEO. Nibble has been around for a little bit more than 30 years. We're a little bit older than Postgres is. So we're originally
Oh,
founded
that's
in
interesting.
1995. If you look at the formal Chamber of Commerce registration, but the Rob and Mike, the original founders, started during their day job in 1990, specializing in not Postgres then. It was Ingress at first, a little bit of Oracle, a little bit of SQL Server. And since 2004, we specialize in Postgres and Postgres only. So quite a while involved in the community and with databases specifically, it's our core business.
Super interesting. And so why did you decide to switch to Postgres and leave all others behind then?
Well, that's for a couple of reasons. One, we think we can add more value as a specialist on one product than to be able to make everybody happy with hundreds of database types. There are other companies out there that are doing that, and they are doing it on a good way, but we think our mission and our technical skills fit better being a specialist. So when the development of Postgres came along and Ingress, it froze a little. There were some discussions about the path forward and also what it means to be open source. And we really were convinced that Postgres was the best path forward and not Ingress, for instance, and also not MySQL or others. We believe in Postgres.
Yeah, nice. Okay, cool. And this sort of ties into one of the program items for PGDay Lowlands, right? We have the debate, and the debate topic this year is using Postgres for everything. And one of the nibblers is joining that debate as well. So I think we can sort of, from your explanation just now, figure out what side he will be on and will be advocating.
That's true, but don't be surprised. We don't always say that Postgres is the best solution for everything in all. But let's see at the debate. Sebastian will definitely highlight our point of view.
Oh, great. So, and maybe might play the devil's advocate a little bit too. Aside from participating in the debate, of course, you also have a session in the sponsor track where Rob will be talking about Pulsar. Can you talk to me about this solution a little bit, and like what's been used for, why you chose this topic to talk about?
Yeah, well, the interesting thing is it's a product of ours that we have just rebranded it into Pulsar, but it's a project we have been working on for several years. And when we go to customers and they have a current environment, they need to migrate from Oracle to Postgres, of course. And then there are always a lot of legacy systems and legacy custom software. And what we have done is we see a lot of solutions with low code and no code, and that they are fine, especially as an add-on to existing environments. But if you have a completely custom-built application landscape, then it's not the right solution, we think. And Pulsar is able to, and it's also bridging a gap between the DBAs and a developer. A lot of applications are started out with developers, and then the database comes along. We believe if you have a good data model in your database, then we can automatically from that generate custom screens for the application where you can edit the fields you need. And if you change the data model, you can just regenerate them, and the adjustments are just there. And there's still room for your custom code, because we don't believe low code is a solution. Low code is also a sort of a generator, because a computer doesn't do anything without code, right?
Yeah.
So it's just a good tool.
It's like a jump start, and then
And if you have the data model, and we have a few customers where we use this tool to develop their custom applications, and it's just speeding up the process. And once again, it's also starting with make your data model first. Think about that, and don't let the developer determine how the database evolves during the development process.
yeah.
So that's in short, and Rob and our colleague will demonstrate it and talk about it much more, of course. But I don't want to spoil it, and then this 5-minute interview will become a 30-40-minute interview. So.
Yeah, will become the entire talk. Well, I'm curious though, because I am guessing that at PGDay Lowlands you'll have a very you'll have a mix of DBAs and developers in attendance. I'm guessing that's also the group of people that you talk to at a customer. How are the different responses whenever you bring this to a customer when you look at your developer and DBA audience?
Well, there's obviously always some friction between the both. And that's exactly what we try to bridge with our solution. So we don't say there is no room for developers to adjust the data model, but start with it, make the fundamentals right, and then as you go along with your development, and if you think about things during the process and you want to add, well, it's still possible. You add it to the data model, you go back, you regenerate the screen, it's in there immediately, and you can use your custom code as well. It's not lost. So we think it's a really good solution for the both of them. But yeah,
nice.
Sometimes the start is a little bit rough, because they go, oh, I don't have any work, or I don't have any freedom. No, there's still a lot of freedom. You can still create your custom code. That's no problem. But the fundamentals are use the data model.
Yeah. Super interesting. So we can expect some harmony after this session. People will walk out hand in hand.
I certainly hope so, yeah.
I hope to see that too. Hey, so why does Nibble IT support PGDay Lowlands? It's not the first year that you're supporting us. What makes you want to support this event?
Well, one obvious reason is we're a Dutch company, so if there are local events, it's pretty easy to sponsor that initiatives. Our client base is mostly Dutch, but some in Belgium, some in other regions, but always a good opportunity to meet our customers there, but also the contributors, everybody who's involved in the community. So yeah, that's a real big reason why we also sponsor these kinds of sessions, besides the more commercial events like a Cloud Expo, where it's customer focused, and not community focused. So
yeah, right, yeah. Do you show up very differently in these two events? Do you feel like there's a difference in sort of like the messaging you're bringing, or?
Yeah, because in the community, it's more about Postgres and the developments within and around Postgres, and the tooling and all that. And for customers on a more commercial event, it's more why should you choose open source solutions, and what's Postgres, and why is it better than Oracle or SQL Server or DB2? We can also discuss a lot of other databases, but And those are the three mainstreams with huge license costs, we all know. So yeah, that's a different approach, certainly for customers with long-standing environments, and they have a custom solution for a banking who's working with Oracle for 30 years. Yeah, how do you convince them to convert? It's not a 1, 2, 3 solution, but there are solutions, and we have helped banks convert to Postgres. So,
what are some of the other ways that you're involved in the Postgres community, in the Postgres project, in helping it forward?
Well, we also support the meetups, of course, in the Netherlands, and we also always subscribe for talks. So we have the sponsor track this year, and unfortunately not one of our other talks, but we always try to subscribe on the talks and contribute that way. But we also, on the technical side, we have contributed to several tools or solutions which we contribute to the Postgres project are, as we have an own deployment we call PG Village, which makes enterprise Postgres deployments more reliable, secure, and repeatable. And as we encounter customers that have issues, we need to resolve them with open source contributions, which we take care of for our customers. And so we are proud of that. We contributed to the PG HBA module in Ansible. We contributed to the physical streaming protocol into JAXC, PG Logical, and WAL-G. We contributed to SSL integration into Stolen, and we are currently maintaining a fork of that, of Stolen. And we contributed also a storage naming feature for Cloud Native PG. So there, from customer issues, we are also contributing on that side a lot. And we also recently worked with the foreign data wrapper DB2 community to fix some issues in the foreign data wrapper they have. So yeah, we have a lot of pinpoints where we contribute on the technical level as well. So that's the other ways besides sponsoring and of course helping our customers with implementations and making them Postgres fanboys.
Yeah, that's super good. I mean, of course, you're uniquely positioned to sort of like translate some of the challenges that your customers have to, solutions or improvements in the project and ecosystem projects as well. Like you mentioned, Cloud Native PG, of course. So that's super interesting.
Certainly, and hopefully we will soon grow a little bit bigger, and we can also do some more sustainable contributions in the project as well. But yeah, we have to balance that out with working at customers and
of course,
having time to make significant contributions on the project as well.
Of course, there needs to be a balance. And you said that hopefully we'll grow a little bit bigger. I was going to ask you, what are some of the things that you're looking forward to the second half of this year, besides, of course, attending and presenting at PGDay Lowlands?
Well, there are a lot of things we look forward to. Besides Lowlands, also PG Conf in Valencia, which is a really nice city. So we're looking forward to that. The Postgres 19 release with its new features. We're especially looking forward. We had some customers with the data checksums, and then always there was some downtime needed. Now there will be an online option for it. So we're looking forward on seeing that work in practice. So yeah, and the overall improvements of PG19 will be interesting. We have customer projects finishing up. We always have, in the end of the year, we have our staffing event where we go out with all the staff to have a nice event, active event. And of course, mentioning staff.
Sorry, when you say active event, there is an activity?
Yeah. The last time we went to the Winter Efteling with all the families combined. The year before we went on a round trip with boats in Amsterdam, but we also had to fill in questions during the way. So it's
Okay.
always a combination of fun, something active, and enjoying afterwards with some nice food and drinks.
Nice.
So that's also something we always look forward to. Yeah, and as mentioned, we also hope to grow. So we have and we will also post them on the PG Lowlands site, some open positions, because
Exactly.
we have a lot of work and a lot of customers that wants us to help with their Postgres journeys. So we're hoping to grow on the consultancy side and on
So is that some of one of the things that you're bringing to the booth as well, trying to recruit some new nibblers?
If they are open for it, we will certainly do so. But that's not the main goal. The main goal of PG Lowlands is also always just being present, being able to talk with everybody in the community. And hey, if somebody thinks, oh yeah, Nibble, I would like to have a conversation and perhaps maybe become a nibbler, then we're always open for it.
Awesome. Well, with that positive note, thank you for taking the time to have a little conversation with me today. And I'll see you in September.
Yeah, see you there.
All right.